Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Draco. We are going to continue, or I'm going to continue. I'm playing solo. Draco is just here for moral support. I'm going to continue in Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. This is going to be the fourth stream and the fifth scenario, since I did two in one. And I'm excited to get back into this, and it's going to be really fun. Now, this will be the last stream though, like in the consecutive stream, because this is the last of the tutorial scenarios, so this will be wrap this series up with the fifth tutorial scenario. And before we get going, I am a bit early, and before we get going, I am going to sort of wrap up the last episode. So the last episode, like if people are watching this, in afterwards, the recordings on YouTube, if they watch them like back to back and so on, then I want it all to make sense in the story and everything. So you get a sense for what is happening. So we're going to start off with the conclusion of the last scenario, because the scenario 4, the last stream I did, in that one I failed in my video. But then I played it once again off cam and I managed to complete it. Not by much, but I did complete it. And then sort of I did the conclusion part. So you never seen the conclusion part on video, and that's why I want to wrap it up now instead. So we're going to start off there. First of all, I will say that we unlocked our X card. So each character has 3 cards that are marked with an X. And it's basically like, Hatchet has his 10 cards, but then I also have the X cards. And I can mix these in any way I want, but I can only bring 10 cards to the actual mission. So I have to choose which cards do I want in the mission. And I'm not going to go into that. I've been looking over them a little bit. I don't feel ready yet. I haven't gotten through the standard cards yet, so I'm not going to go into those for any of my characters. I'm just going to keep them on the side here. Actually, what I do is I put them under the board like this, so they're here. They are available for the next scenario and so on, but I'm not using them right now. But just so you know, the X cards will be unlocked after scenario 4. Also, I found this. I had this in a drawer. Really lovely. This is perfect as Hatchet's favorite token. A big token, easy to see on the map and like everything. This is from eRaptor actually. They do make some of these little tokens for games as well. So he has his heart over here. That is his favorite token from now on in my gaming. Also, as we ended the scenario, a few things happen. It says you sit on the cracked stone floor and rest for just a second, eyeing the dark corridors leading off from this room, praying to the oak that more enemies don't appear from the shadows. Luckily, the exits remain silent, but that doesn't help with your ever-increasing sense of foreboding. Something is down in the depths of this place. So far, you've been blindly flailing around trying to get to the bottom of this madness, and whatever it is, whatever answers you could hope to find, are waiting for you down the next tunnel. It's just a matter of taking the first step. So that's what we're doing now. We're going down the tunnel. And here is the rewards. We got a mana potion. We also got a mana potion from the treasure chest. So we have 2, so each character has 1 now. And we got a new location, which is this place. And we should also flip this over, because the map will also be bigger in here, and we will have a boss in here, which seems really cool. So that's the first time we encounter a boss. Let's see if Draco can you scoot over a little bit so we can fit it over there. There we go. So that's the whole map. And also, with these items, we went to the shop after the last mission, and we both got ourselves a healing potion, because I feel like we could use that. And I think that's more important than a mana potion right now. You can have, we only have, until we get to level 3, we only have 1 slot for a trinket, for a small item. So when we start the scenario, we have to choose one of these that we are actually using, and we are going to use the healing potion. And then Warden also has her chain armor, and I like the idea that once during the mission we can heal ourselves. I think we might need that. It's been kind of rough, or the last scenario was kind of rough, I should say. See, I did the same thing with Hatchet. So he has his throwing hammer, and he's not going to use the mana potion. He's going to use the healing potion now. The mana potion is nice because it can put some elements into the air, but I'll hold on to that for now. I don't want to sell stuff really unless I really need to, because you get half whatever the cost of the item, right? Then also, when we came back to the city, we were supposed to draw a city event. So I haven't done this yet. I've saved this for video. So now I'm going to draw the city event. You will see what happened at the end of scenario 4 then this happened. Let's see here. Draw one of these. Right. You enter the Sleeping Lion to find your old friend Sign sitting at the bar. The barkeep is doing his best to ignore him. Sign's face lights up as you walk in. Jaws, friends, my only true companions, Sign cheers. I assume you're here to pay me my management fee. You look at him quizzically. He speaks more slowly. My fee? For managing the reputation of the Jaws of the Lion. I know you haven't been keeping track of what people think of you, but I have. I'm the one who started calling you guys the Jaws in the first place. Branding, you know. Surely that's worth something. So either we can pay him for promoting our reputation around town, or we can refuse to pay him. If your reputation was that important, you track it yourself. Do we have any money left? I don't remember. This would actually have happened before we bought the items, though. We have 3 and 20. Okay, we do have some money. Let's pay him. Let's see what happens. Probably we might get blessed or something. Sign assures you your reputation is impeccable. I've been talking you up quite a bit around town, and the shops have agreed to a small discount just so you're seen around their stores. So we lose 5 gold, but until the start of the next scenario, you may purchase items from the shop for 5 gold less than their cost. Okay, so basically what this means is, and this goes away, this means that when I went to the shop, this is kind of in wrong order here, but yeah, it's just for camera purposes. So when I went to the shop, I bought each character one of these healing potions for 10 each. Actually, they should only have cost, like, first I should have lost 5 gold, which I would have paid from Draco. Or from Hatchet, he's called Draco. Then I would have had a 5 gold discount on both of them, which meant when I bought those potions, they should each have saved 5 gold. So that actually made me a net profit of 5 gold. Alright, that's cool. And please let me know in the live chat if there's any issues with the sound or with the stream and everything. I hope it works out fine. Then we are ready for the new scenario. So let's go through the new scenario. Then we set up our battle goals and then we get going. So it says here that you identify the most horrid smelling of the corridors leading off from the Avatar basement and continue your search for answers about what is happening to these corpses and why. Lighting torches, you descend into the dark recesses. Moments later, you hear the scuffling of feet and hissed whispers coming from in front of you. The ritual has been interrupted. We will finish it at the Nexus, but... There is a brief pause and then cursing. They approach. Quickly, stall them while we complete the preparations. The echo of footfalls starts to recede before another voice emerges from the darkness. But how? I cannot hold them all of myself. Open a rift, the first voice yells. Now much further away. They must be stopped. You begin to rush forward. Clearly these maniacs don't want you to smash your way through. So that's exactly what you're going to do. That is, until multiple red lights appear in front of you, violently ripping open the fabric of reality into some other plane. The circles of rift illuminate the face of the zealot as their center full panic and fear. From the rifts emerge creatures of pure chaos. Their movements a nightmarish flurry of claws, wings, and tendrils. One of them grabs the screaming summoner and forces him into a gaping maw in the demon's chest. There is a wet crunch and the man's head disappears. The creature then turns their attention to you. They fan out, eyeing you maliciously while one finishes its meal. So we have 3 chaos demons here. First time we see one of the demon kinds in here. And the zealot, elite zealot, is over there. He's watching the door. And the door has a 1 on it. So when we enter this door, we will read a little more text here. Something will happen in that room. Okay. There's a treasure chest that is surrounded by traps. And I just realized that you're supposed to have the little damage tokens and put them on the traps. And then you take them, like place them on the character, right? Now, since I'm using the die system, I'm not using those little tokens for damage. I don't do that. I just remember that it's 3 damage traps. Although, there's new traps in here. This is poison and muddle trap. And on these I have put, as the rulebook said, I put the muddle and a poison token on them. Because if someone steps into them, they will get poisoned and muddled, right? So it makes sense to have those tokens there just to make it easier to remember that. And then it's time for the goals. Let's see what we get. I hope we get something we can complete this time. Like that it's realistic to actually complete. We'll see. So we're gonna draw 2 here and 2 there. These are Challenger. Never leave a hex. I think I've seen this before. Never leave a hex adjacent to a monster. Or Plebeian. Never kill an elite monster or boss. Well, since we're going against the boss, I don't think we want this one. So let's have this one. So Hatchet should try to not leave a hex adjacent to a monster, which shouldn't be that big of a problem. He's trying to keep him ranged anyway, right? Then for Void Warden, it's Sadist, kill 5 or more monsters. Or Insomniac, suffer damage from an attack in the same round that you long rest. I'm gonna do... I can already see that it's only gonna be like 6 monsters in here. I'm gonna do Sadist, even though I think it could be hard to pull off. We're gonna have to try to get her to be the finishing, but I just want to finish the scenario. I mean, these things are good. By the way, in my off-cam playthrough, Hatchet did complete his goal and he got 1 check mark. So he's 1/3 of the way to get a new perk, which is really fun as well. Okay. So we are ready to get started here. And I set up the monster health. We have the decks. I have shuffle everything. We have the modifier deck for the monsters. We have the magic board out here. I think we are set up. I think everything is ready to go. I'll just adjust the camera a little bit so you can see more of the relevant things right now. And let's start with that. I'm gonna start like this. And the goal of the scenario is to kill the blood tumor, which we don't see now, but it's the boss. So we need to get in there and kill it. So we don't need to kill all the other enemies actually. But I think we are gonna try to kill them on the way as we move up through this tunnel. Let's start with Hatchet. And I'm thinking that, let's see, these guys have 8 health. They're kind of nasty though, because they have muddle as an effect when they attack. So I think it could be a good idea to just try to go do the favorite token and then pick it up and kill the next one and move like that. So maybe I'll put out the favorite first of all. Then I need to do something on the bottom part. So what would that be? And of course I'm not burning any cards right now. That wouldn't be smart. So an attack and a move. Well, there's nothing to attack right now. I think we're just gonna have to do some kind of movement here. So maybe just a... maybe just a move 3. I think so. You can just start moving in here and yeah, that sounds good. And he's going at 17, so he's going quick. Then we have Void Warden. And she could probably do an attack right away. She has a few attacks. She doesn't have that many attacks, to be honest. But she could do some attack here. Or she could poison the guy. Or actually, if she poisons... if she does this one, then she can poison him. And then an adjacent ally may shoot him. Ooh, that's good. But then Hatchet does take 2 damage. But I think it's good, still good. But then she would need to go really quick. She needs to go before Hatchet. Otherwise he will move away, right? So she might do 15 then. Okay, so she's doing 15. I like going quick in the beginning. If we can kill one of these before they act, that would be nice. But I don't think so. But then let's take a look at these sellouts. I am going to shuffle a little bit more. Just to make sure. And then... they're going at 46. Well, this guy, it's only one elite guy over there. And he's just doing a ranged attack, so he's not going to do anything. There's no one for him to shoot. Let's do the same for the Chaos Demons. A quick shuffle. And they're going at... oh, they're going at 13. Wow, they're really quick. That is crazy. So they're going before us. I didn't see that coming. So they're going to move -1, so they're going to move 2. Well, they move a lot. They move 3. So they're going to move 2 and then attack for 3, which is their normal. And they're doing this pattern of attacking. Anytime a figure attacks the Chaos Demon this round, it suffers 2 damage. That is if there were any frost in there. There's not. So, alright, so they are going first. And we'll do them in number order, of course. So we have number 2 first. He's going to move 2. So he's going to move over here. Then number 3, he's going to move here. And he can actually attack Hatchet. Wow, that was rough. So he's attacking for +0, which is a 3 attack. And -1. Okay, so 2 damage to Hatchet. This seems like a tough scenario. Okay. And then this guy will move to, and that's them. Okay, so now we go to, well, this is a problem because now he's adjacent to Hatchet, so that's not good at all. I don't like where he ended up there. That is so bad. But I'm going to do it anyway. So she's going to put out the Signs of the Void, which will start cursing the enemies. That is so helpful. So she's putting that out here. And then starting next turn, she will start... did I say poison? I mean cursing. She will start cursing them every round within range 2. So as long as we have one within range 2, that is nice. Hey, Jugan. Jason. Yeah, the artwork is amazing in this game. All the look, I mean the look of the game in general. Just look at these chaos demons. They are really cool. Well, they're like kind of chaotic, which they should be, right? So I have a problem with my camera lately. There we go. A problem with the focus. I think I need to get closer, right? So yeah, so such a good game. Anyway, so she put out that, so she's gonna start cursing them. Now she's going to do this. So she's going to poison. She's going to put darkness into there. It actually happens at the end of the round, but it doesn't matter right now. She's going to poison this demon. Number 3. And I'm just going to put them like this because it doesn't really matter. It's just like I had to use this sleeve because the boss required sleeves as well. So there's 2, 3, and 4. So 3 is in the middle. So he's poisoned. And then... an adjacent ally, which will be Hatchet, may do a attack 3, range 4 on the poison target. He will take 2 damage though, so she will need to heal him soon. I need to make sure we also have healing potions now. But anyway, so attacking for 3. He is at disadvantage though because he's next to the enemy when he's doing the ranged attack, so he has to draw 2 modifiers and take the worst one. So attack 3 and it's +0. Okay, it's okay. So 3 damage, no, 4 damage because he's poisoned, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so he's down, half his health is gone. He's down to 4. I like that. That was the Void Warden. Now it's time for the Hatchet to do his own thing. So he's going to put out the favorite, which instantly gets him 2 XP. And now he will have his, and this is my homebrew here, with the E-Raptor token. So he's going to have this token for his favorite. So that's good. And then he's going to do the bottom part here. Move 3 and put wind into the air. I was planning to move, but he can't really move. Because like this guy's in the way and there's poison traps on each side. He's not going to go into the poison traps. But I think I might move him over here so that he's not adjacent to this guy. In case I can go before him next turn. I don't want to be next to him, right? So that was his action. And I don't think I should have my items over there. I should have them here because so I don't forget to use them. Okay, so that was our actions. And now the Zealot will go. And he will attack and so on with range. But there's no one even near him. He's not going to move. So nothing's going to happen. So, new round. And now Hatchet will definitely attack this guy with his favorite. I think he can kill him in just one swoop. How quick can he go? It would be good if he can go before the guy even acts. 18. Yeah, that sounds good. And then I want him to do a attack 3, range 2. Oh, this is nice. This will give an XP and add push. Not that we need push, I think. Well, we might need push. We can push him into the trap. Because this is since we have air. Speaking of which, these should have moved down at the end of the round. But we still have air in there. So he's going to go at 18. Void Warden. I think I can count on this guy being dead. Which is a problem, because she needs to be within 2 spaces of an enemy to curse. But it's more important that we kill him, actually. That's a tricky ability for her. Like, I want to keep enemies around because I want her to curse them. So let's count on that he's dead by her turn. Then she's going to want to move and attack the other one. Oh, she could actually... We could count on this guy coming to us. And then she could do this. Force enemies within range 3 to perform move 1. So he will move into the... Yeah. By the way, when he attacked... Oh, yeah. When he attacked Hatchet, Hatchet would have been muddled. But it doesn't matter because he had disadvantage anyway. You can't have double disadvantage. I'm using a... What's it called? Sony 4K FDR something camera. Can't see it on the camera. Handycam. I don't know. It's like a, I don't know, $700 Handycam camera. It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just it's lately I had some problem with the focus. I don't know why. Maybe some setting. Anyway, so I think she will do that. Well, then she's not moving. She needs to move. We need to get in here. Okay, so she's gonna do the move here. Move 3, and then she can attack and curse. That sounds good. Okay. So I'm gonna do 36 for her. And then let's see what they are doing. So Zealot, moving at 50, and he's gonna move, but he's not gonna attack anything. He's so far away. The Demon is gonna go at 76. Mana Explosion. He's gonna move, attack, and he's gonna put everything, all the symbols in the air. That's kind of cool. Now that probably helps him with other cards, I guess. Okay, so we start off with Hatchet. And he's going to do the attack 3, range 2, but he's going to use this wind. So now it's a range 3 instead. It doesn't matter, he's within 2, but it adds a push and he gets an XP right away. So let's take the XP before I forget it. And so attack 3, range 2. He's going to throw his favorite hatchet onto this demon guy though. I don't think he needs to, but just to be safe. So that means that it's doing 3 plus 3, so he's doing 6 damage, and the guy is poisoned, so he's doing 7 damage basically. And it's a +1, he's doing 8 damage, it's like instant kill. Even if this guy had his full health, he would be dead right away. Awesome. That was almost an overkill, right? But the hatchet will end up here, and we put a coin here. Oh, the favorite is on there. And this guy is gone, which is good because he would have attacked us. So unless we move, this guy can't reach us right now. Well, I am gonna go up to him because I need to move into the scenario, so to speak. Oh wow, this is tough. This is tough, this scenario. He's already down to 4 health. So I could do a move 5 even, because move 3, add +2 move and gain an XP if you kill an enemy this round. So he gets another XP. And then he can move for 5. But that doesn't matter, he's just going to go 2 because he wants to pick up his favorite and the coin over here. I think he really needs to have his favorite as often as possible to do that nice damage. We need that. Alright, then we go to 36, which is the Void Warden. So she is going to, let's see, can she move? Yeah, she can move 3. 1, 2, 3. Then she's doing a attack of 2, range 3 onto this guy, but she's adding the darkness in the air. So that's going to be +1 attack. So it's an attack of 3 and cursing and getting an XP. So she's getting an XP. She's going to curse this guy. We'll throw in a curse. in his deck, which is awesome. And she's doing an attack of 3. I mean, sadly, she can't really like kill him. But the good thing is she is now the main target for the enemy instead of Hatchet. So they need to take turns taking damage, basically, if we're going to make this. And he already failed this, by the way. He did leave the hex next to the enemy, so I already failed that. But it would be hard to pull off anyway. I can't focus on that right now. I just need to complete the mission. Okay. So attack of 3, here we go. She has a +0. Okay, so the attack is a 3. This guy, number 2, is down to 5 health. Okay, and now it's time for the Zealot. He's moving at 2, so he's going to go 1, 2. He can't attack. Then we're doing the Chaos Demon. So he's moving for 3. He just needs to go 1, 2. And he's going to attack for 3. So here we go. 3, 4 damage. And muddle. Let's remember the muddle as well. That is terrible. 4 damage. This is so hard. It should be hard, this game, though. So she is muddled. She takes 4 damage. So she's down to 2 life. And then this guy will move 3. Oh, and he puts everything in the air as well. All the elements. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Like, they don't go into the traps unless they have to. Okay, so that was the round. We did get this symbol here, so we need to reshuffle this deck. We need to lower all the elements 1 step. And I did forget something. At the start of her turn, she tried to curse someone. There was nobody there, but she tried. That's one out of her 5 curses. Right, new round. I think he will just, try to finish this guy off. So, attack 3, range 3, that's pretty good. And then I want him to move after that. So he could move... Can't really move that far. He can move... You can move 2, I guess. And she is going to... So he's moving at 24. So I'm kind of expecting him to go first, kill the enemy, then she can move again. Then there's nothing for her to curse in that case. So maybe you should let him... Yeah, he's going to go with 39 instead, because I do want those curses in effect. I think she needs to heal people, if she can. She can heal both of them for heal 2. I think she needs to do that. And then she can move and curse. Yeah, so she can curse twice, which is nice. Okay. Then let's look at the Zealot. He's going at 35. He's moving +1. So he's coming. And 24. They're so quick, these Chaos Demons. No, this is bad. He's gonna move. They're gonna move, which this guy don't need to. He's gonna attack -1 in this shape. So he's going to basically ranged attack both of us. Then he's going to shield himself because there's wind in the air. Oh wow. This is so tough already. This might be a short stream. Okay. So he is acting first. So he doesn't need to move. He will do a ranged attack and hit both of us because we're next to each other. That is going to be 1 single attack for -1. So it's an attack of 2. -1. Okay, so it's just 1 damage. But he's also muddling us. Now she's already muddled. But now Hatchet is muddled as well. Running out of muddle tokens. There we go. So they're both muddled. Then he will use up the ice, right? No, the wind. He will use up the wind to gain shield 2. So they both have shield 2 now. The other guy will go... Wait, do they both have shield 2? No, it's only him, right? He's the only one that used it. He acted, and now the other one acts. So he has shield too, from my understanding. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it works, right? Because they do act individually. So this guy will move 3. 1, 2, 3. And he can also, within range 2, he can also attack both of us. And it's going to be an attack of 2. Plus 1, that's 3. Okay. Yeah, so Hatchet is down to 1 health. And she needs to spend a card, otherwise she dies. How are you supposed to complete this mission? This is insanely hard. Okay, so what will she get rid of? Wow, losing a card this early. I mean, we're not even close to the boss yet. She's not going to get rid of the heal card, because we will need that. I like the disarm. I like blessing and this, but I think she's going to get rid of this then. Yeah. Okay. So that's their attack. Now we go to 23, which is Void Warden. She will start off though by cursing, so that's good. So that's 1 curse. Then she is going to... She's going to heal both of us for 2. So she goes up to 3. Nobody's poisoned though, otherwise they would have been blessed as well. They're both at 3 health now. Then she's going to do the move 3 and spend darkness to curse. So she will go... Oh, there's an obstacle over here. It's kind of hard to see. I guess she will just go here then. And she will do another curse. It doesn't matter who she targets. It's one of the enemies. So they have 3 curses in here now. It would be nice to just build up a bunch of curses before we get over there to the boss, right? In case he will hit us hard. I don't know how the boss works yet. Anyway, that was her action. Now it's time for 35. So it is the Zealot guy. And he's going +1. So he's moving 3. 1, 2, 3. He can't attack. He's too far away. Then it is Hatchet. And I'm just gonna use his health potion right away, because we need every help we can get there. So he's going up to 6 health. And then he needs to kill stuff. So he could go... Yeah, he's going to use this. So that's an attack of 3, range 3. He's going to use his favorite token. So that is an attack of 6. And he's muddled though. So it is... Oh, it's +1 both. So it's an attack of 7, which is again overkill. But, you know, I'd rather have that than not. So that guy is gone. And the favorite token is on the ground here. He needs to pick this up. He will do it right away though. Because now he will move 2, push 2. Go 1, 2. And he can push this guy 2. So he goes into the trap. Which means it goes off and he becomes muddled and poisoned. That is nice. I think that's how you're supposed to play this. I think you try, as soon as you can, just push them into the traps, right? Because if they're poisoned, it's way easier to kill them. And then he will lose muddle at the end of his turn. So that was a good turn for him though. We got rid of that one of the guys and pushed the other one back and all of that. Then it is time for a new round, but we will lower all the elements. Nothing to reshuffle, from what I can see. And yeah, I think we need to... Oh, she shouldn't be muddled anymore either. She should be gone by the end of her turn. So that guy has 8, but he is poisoned. He has his favorite token back, so I think he has a chance to take out this guy as well. That would be really, really good. But he doesn't have that many ranged attacks right now. He has 1, but that's burning the card. I don't want to burn cards this early. So I think he will move. He will kind of move and he will do the ranged attack of 1. But he will hit both of these guys as the plan. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll hit both of them and muddle them. And he can add the favorite token to one of those attacks. Void Warden is also, let's see, is it time to heal? I think so. I think she's gonna do her heal 5. And she could do strength then as well. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see what they are doing. Zealot going at 65. Okay, so he's really late. And 67 for the demon. Seismic Punch. Move -2, so he only moves 1. But then he has an attack of +1 and push. And if there were earth magic, he would do an area attack. But so he can't really attack anyone right now. He can't reach us. So, but we can't really stall. I don't feel like we have time to just, you know, stall. I think we need to push, keep healing, and so on. It's kind of bad that I hoped he would move so that he would be in range for her curse, but now he's not. So we're gonna start off with her, and she's gonna try to curse. There's nobody there, but she does get an XP. Then she's going to strengthen Hatchet, so he has advantage now. Which is good because we already seen a bunch of his good cards in here. Then she's going to heal herself for 5, so she's up to full health. And she actually failed her mission because there's no way for her to kill 5 enemies now. So we can ignore that. Yeah, but she also gets poisoned. That's the downside of that card. She heals for 5, but whoever she heals is also poisoned. And she puts dark magic in the air at the end of a round. Then we go to 51, which is Hatchet. So he is going to move 2, I think. He's going to end up next to this guy, which is bad. But there's no real way around it. And so basically the advantage will take, you know, that will be a nullifying. Because he wants to reach both of them. So then he's going to do his attack of 1 with muddle, and he's going to hit both of them. So the Zealot is going to be muddled no matter what, but the actual attack, so he will attack the demon first, and since he has advantage, he's going to get disadvantage for being next to it, but it's going to be like 0 sum. So he's only drawing 1 card, and he's throwing his favorite. And he has poison. So that's 3, 4, 5. Oh, -2. So that's 3. Oh, okay. Well, 3 damage. Then he's attacking the cultist for 1. And now he gets 2 cards because this guy is not next to him. So 1. Okay. So 1 damage and muddle. Then he goes down to 7. And then he loses strengthen advantage at the end of his turn. Then it's time for the Zealot. So he is moving -1. So he's moving 1. Wait, is this a door? I didn't realize. Is that a door? Wow, I've been playing the whole thing wrong. Oh, then it would have been easier. Because 2 of them would have started up here, right? And they wouldn't have done anything until I opened the door. So I only needed to kill these. Wow. I only needed to kill 2 of these demons here. And then go into the next room. And then tackle the next room. Oh. Oh, I messed up there. I was too quick in the setup. I didn't think about that there's a door there. Well, I could fix it, I guess. I didn't even see because this guy's in the way, so I couldn't even shoot him because there's a wall here. I totally messed up. I'm sorry. You know what? It's hard mode, but I'm just gonna pretend there is no wall there because I don't want to redo stuff. Well, that was weird. I didn't see that in the artwork from my angle, and this guy was starting here and everything. It's like, there's a stone wall and a door in there. Okay, let's pretend it's not, which makes it harder for me. So I messed up, but it's in my disadvantage. So, you know, but that would have made it a lot easier to just handle 2 enemies and then open the door, then handle 2 enemies. Which means I shouldn't even have set these guys up right, because you know I shouldn't even put the monsters in until I open the door. I was so focused on this door, but okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So he is going to, since I'm pretending there is no door there, he's going to move in here. Ah, that's strange. I'm not used to the system yet. Like I'm used to having an actual like a door token and having like an obstacle token, and now we don't have that in Jaws of the Lion, so yeah. And he can't attack anyone, but the demon will move. It doesn't need to move. He will attack Hatchet for +1, so he's attacking for 4, but he is muddled. Come on, we need a curse now, come on. No, zeros. Wow. So he's doing 4 damage. Well, Hatchet's just going to take it. So he's down to 2. Okay, so that was the round. This guy loses his muddle. This goes down. And new round. I'm really playing hard mode here. Okay, so he has these 2 cards left. Can he do anything decent with those? Yeah, I can do double attack, which is nice. So that's okay. And she is stuck with, let's see. Yeah, she can do the disarm. That's good. Oh, she can do the stun as well. Huh, yeah, I like that. Okay. So if she can stun one of them, disarm the other, that would be nice. Let's see what they are doing. Zealot is going at 82 and doing a ranged attack. And the Chaos Demon is going at 98. So he's going really late, but he will disarm if there's an element in there. But he's going so late that, you know, it's not going to really affect much this round. I think we can kill him before that. So we start off with Hatchet. And he is doing... well, I don't want to double the value and all that. That's wasteful. So I'm going to do this one here. I'm just going to do as a standard attack for 2. A close up. That's +2. Wow, that's 4. That's 5 damage because of the poison. He just instantly, in a melee attack, he's not a melee guy, but he just instantly killed this enemy. That is just great. Okay, getting a bit lucky there. I needed that. Then he's doing this, which is an attack 2. I thought I would need to do this as well, but I don't need to. And then move 2. But he's just going to move 1 just to pick his stuff up again. So he always has his favorite. Then we do, let's see, so Chaos Demons are gone. You can just remove those. There's no more coming either. I can see it up there. So it's her turn. She can't curse anyone. There's nobody there, which is a bit sad. And she does... Okay, so now she could just disarm this guy, I guess. Because then he won't do his attack. Yeah, that's good. So she's going to move. She's going to use this to move to... She's going to use this to disarm him. And then... Oh, nice. Then she's going to use the dark energy. Force the target to perform move 1. And if she adds dark energy, that's +2 move and she gets an experience. She doesn't need +2, but she likes the experience. Which means she will force him... He's disarmed. He's disarmed and she forces him to move into this trap. So he takes 3 damage. Right. I love those push and force move effects. So good. So then it is his turn, but he is disarmed, so he's not doing anything. He's putting fire into the air, though, which will go down right away, one step. So new round. And I'm actually feeling good about this now, because, you know, that was a lucky streak. They're sort of getting rid of that guy and all that. So now Hatchet, let's see, this needs to be reshuffled. And I'm thinking that Hatchet is doing a short rest, right? He could do a long rest. But the enemy only has 4 life left. I'd rather kill him first and then do a long rest. So let's do a short rest right now. I love having these cards sleeved just for this purpose when I shuffle them for this. And he's gonna lose this one, which is pretty good with the movement and everything. He can't take damage, that would be crazy. So he's losing that. And she has to do the same. She's at full health, so I don't want to short rest her. Oh, long rest, I mean. And she's losing her strength and so on. Yeah, that's okay. So let's see what Hatches is going to do. I need just basically one attack here. He can throw his favorite in. And I want to go quick, so I do it before he acts. I'm going to do 18 and then 24. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm counting on him being dead, so she just needs to move a bit. Oh, I want the treasure chest, but that's surrounded by traps. I actually want to push him into one of those traps just to... Wait, do I have a push? Yeah, I have a push. I'll do that instead then. Wait, okay, so I'm gonna do the push 2 instead, so I get rid of one of the traps so I can reach the treasure chest. That would be nice. Okay, so then let's just put in something else here that we won't need. Well, actually he has 4 life. So he won't die from the trap. So let's do a small attack as well. An attack of 3. It's not that small. Let's do that as well. Just make sure that he dies on Hatch's turn. Okay, so then she needs to move as much as she can, basically. What's her best move? 3. Oh, she can do this, so she can move and then an ally can move as well. That could be nice. And then she can do her heal as well. Because Hatchet does need healing. And she could need a healing, because if she heals herself, she won't get any health. She's already at full health. But she removes the poison, and when she removes the poison with that heal, she gets blessed. So that's perfect. Okay. Let's see what the Zealot is doing. He is going at 82. He's doing the same thing again, a ranged attack. But I don't think he will ever get to do it. So we start off with Hatchet. He will move for 3 and push for 2. So he will go here, push this guy 2 into that trap. And so he takes 3 damage. He's down to 1 life. And now there's an open path to the treasure chest. Then he will do his... No, now he's too far away. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, if I had spent a little bit more time thinking, I would have done this instead. Attack 2, range 4. Sorry, I'm cheating a little bit, but I was just a bit too quick there. Of course, you know, I have to calculate he's 3 spaces away after I pushed him. I should have realized that. So now he's doing his attack 2, range 4. And that's a +0, and that kills the guy. Okay, nice. I usually don't cheat, but I am playing a bit quicker today. Last stream took very much longer than I expected. So I'm trying to keep up the tempo here, both for you guys and for me. All right, now he's dead, so we don't need to worry about him. Now, though, can we, let's see, if she moves to... Well, she moves there, and then she makes him move too. But then he's out of range. So she just moves him 1. Okay. Then she's doing heal 2, range 2 to 2 targets. So both of them. She removes her... Actually, at the start of her turn, this would have happened. She would have gotten an XP. And this was nobody to curse. And now this card is lost. or burned, as it's obviously called in the digital game. I learned last night. So now she gets blessed. It was interesting, by the way. While I shuffle, I will talk about it. I played a multiplayer stream last night for the first time ever in Gloomhaven Digital with 2 friends, Bjorn and Chris. That was really fun, and we're gonna continue that campaign. And it was a really fun stream, so I can recommend you go check that out if you're curious about the digital multiplayer game. And she is also healing him for 2. So Hatchet is up to 4 life, and that's the round. New round. Right, let's see. Hatchet, can he grab the chest? He just needs to move 3, so I think he can do it. Yeah, so he can move 3. And what will he do with his top card? Nothing really, because there's nobody to attack and so on. She just needs to move a bunch. She can move for 3. And fire should be down, I think. Yeah, she will just move there for 3, and then nothing useful on the top part, so we're gonna have to spend some cards just to get over to the door, basically, right? Then she starts. She's moving 3. 1, 2, 3. And she's not doing anything with the other card, so skipping attack. Then we have Hatchets moving 3, putting air into the air magic. Picking up the treasure chest, which is number 9. He's not doing anything with his top card. So number 9, so we have to look what number 9 is. It's always exciting, this. Wasn't that exciting. Gain 5 gold. Well, I want items, right? That's the fun stuff, if we can find items. But he got 5 gold, which is never bad, I guess. Alright, new round. I think this round we will try to get close to the door, and then we will open the door next round. And then I want them to long rest before that. So move 3 with a jump, and other card doesn't matter. And she can move for 3. So she goes first, she moves for 3. Wind goes down. By the way, 1, 2, 3. And not doing anything with the top part of the card. He is moving for 3 with a jump, so he can go over the trap. 1, 2, 3. So he could actually get in there anyway. We didn't need to get rid of the trap. I didn't think about that. And that was the round. Very quick and easy. Now I'm thinking that a long rest is a good idea. So let's do that. Let's have both of them long rest. She's at full health though. But I don't want them to be out of sync. I want them to open the door in the same turn that they both get to act. So let's have both long rest, which means we just go straight to long resting. So he's getting 2 health. He's up to 6. We can choose a card that is lost instead of having a random. And I think this one, moving 1 and looting, I don't think we're gonna use that in there. So let's get rid of that. He gets his hand back. And for her, she's not healing since she don't need to. And let's remember that he can stun an enemy once as well. We might not be able to stun the boss, but at least we might be able. There's some other guys in there. What will she lose though? I do want poison. I like cursing. I like the heals. Oh, this is a tough one. I like all of these cards. Attack 2, well that's good. Well, curse. I'm gonna remove this because cursing depends on if we have dark energy. We might not have that, and so on. So let's remove that. All right, now we are ready to go into the boss room. This is gonna be interesting. So we do that, and we can see right away, which I think is a bit boring. I would like it if we didn't see that somehow. I don't know how to do that, like physically, but I can already see that there's 2 zealots in there. So that means that we can plan for that. So I mean, Hatchet could move in and then do like a strong attack. Just try to take one of them out right away. That will be helpful. I think he's gonna go for that. He's gonna go for a really strong attack. Just take one of them out. With a favorite as well. And Void Warden needs to move maybe like 3. And then the wind is down, by the way. She should do like a she has like, see here, she has some attack, right? Or she could just go in and then disarm someone. That's really helpful as well. Okay, let's have her do that. So she can disarm the other guy. So we start off with Hatchet. So he's moving for 3 with a push 2. We don't need that. So he's going 1. Well, he can stop here. Well, he's gonna go 1. I see where they are. So 1, 2, 3, and he's going to, now we're going to read number 1 here. So it says, as horrid as those creatures were, nothing could quite prepare you for what lies beyond the final stone door. A huge cocoon of bloody flesh pulsates madly in front of you. Bulbous and wrong, its seeping fluid drips to the floor and it trashes with malevolence. The Nexus needs only a little more energy, yells a robed man, looking to you in panic. We'll just have to take yours. So now it says, special rules. The blood tumor, which is this guy, hanging from the ceiling. How lovely. Starts the scenario with C times 4 damage. So since we're 2 characters, he starts with 8 damage already. And we're going to set him up over here. And he has 10 times character in health. So he has 20 health to start off. Well, yeah. But then he also, of course, he has 12 life left because he starts with 8 damage. So he has 12 life right now. He's not an elite, but it doesn't really matter. He's just one guy. Maybe counts as an elite. I don't think so, though. He's not yellow. Then we use the boss deck for modifiers. So this is a generic deck that works for all bosses, basically, which is a cool system. We should also note here that he is immune to stun, muddle, and disarm. We can't do that to him. We can poison him, though, which is nice. Hope we can do that. And also it says, like, he will have special cards in here that says do his number 1. His number 1 is to heal himself for C, which is 2. And the other one is heal 2 target allies. So, and there's no range on that. So he's not attacking, and he's not moving. Well, he might attack from his cards, I think. Yeah. Alright, he's special. Then we have these 2 zealot guys. So they go there and there. These are the guys, you know, the jerks that actually summon this thing, probably, with their rituals. So they have 6. They're normal zealots. So they have 6. So that's number 4 and number 1. Yeah, so they're gonna die instantly. Unless I draw a miss. Okay. So as we open the door, he goes in here. He ends his turn. Then we find out, we draw their cards and see what they're gonna do and so on. So he's gonna do the attack 6, range 3. So he gets 2 XP. And you know what? Since the boss is immune to stun, there's no reason to save the hammer. So he's gonna use the hammer as well. So he's gonna stun just in case. If he gets a miss here and he doesn't kill the guy, at least he will stun him. He will also throw his favorite in, which is kind of crazy, but this means that he's now doing 9 damage. And this card is lost, by the way. So 9 damage. Here we go. +0. Okay. So the guy is stunned and killed and everything. So he's gone right away, which I do like. He never got to act. So, and the favorite is on the ground. I hope he can go pick it up and hit the boss with it as well. Nice. Okay. Now we get to see what they're doing. So Zealot is doing a 35. They are acting next, actually, which is bad. And then the boss is doing twin missiles. So when it says move on this guy, he doesn't move. It says in the rules. So he doesn't move because he's hanging from the ceiling. But he will attack ranged target 2. How would that work? Attack -1. He doesn't have like an attack value. Oh, the attack value is C. Okay. So his attack value is 2 because we're 2 characters. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the card says he doesn't have any move. Alright, so let's start with the Zealot. So the Zealot is doing a move +1. It doesn't matter, he will just go up to Hatchet. He will do an attack -1. His attack is 2, so he's doing an attack of 1. And -1, so he's not doing any damage at all. Perfect. Finally some luck here. Then we have Void Warden. And I was planning to do the disarm, but we can't disarm the boss. Oh, by the way, I should read this. So it says that anytime a figure other than the blood tumor suffers damage, the blood tumor heals that amount of damage. If the blood tumor is ever at its maximum hit point value, the scenario is lost. Wow. Yeah. So, wow, we almost already lost. Okay. I forgot about that. I have to read the whole text. So when Hatchet killed the cultist, I'm messing this up so bad here. Okay, so when he killed the cultist, he did 6 damage. That meant that this guy healed for 6. Because it says anytime any figure other than the blood tumor suffers damage, he heals that amount. If he gets to 20, we lose the scenario. So we have to hit him and then hit the guy. So Hatchet should have hit him instead. Oh, let's rewind. Oh wait, can we rewind? Yeah, we can rewind. Okay, so before we do her turn, we enter the room. He has 12 health. Oh, I'm such a cheater. Who cares? Because I misunderstood the text. I read it earlier, and then now I just realized that I read it again. I'm like, no, okay, that's what they mean. Okay, so we enter the room. This attack could have happened anyway. It doesn't matter. It's just the attack. He never killed the cultist. Instead, he did the exact same thing. He could have done the exact same thing with those 9 damage, right? But he did it to the boss. Yeah, that would have made much more sense. Anyway, even if we didn't have a special text. Because I knew that strong attack 6 with the favorite was a good idea. That would do a lot of damage. I should have done it to the boss. So the boss has the favorite token. There we go. Okay. Now, this guy is alive though. So the first one moved up. He did a miss attack. Then the other one would move +1. So he moves at 3. So he would go 1, 2, 3. And he would do an attack of 1. Oh, there's the miss. Okay, so he missed. So no damage was dealt, which is really good, because if he's doing damage to us, then that heals the boss. Now it's time for the Void Warden. I hope you follow along. I'm sorry for the rough back and forth here, but yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I was playing stupidly earlier on here, so I think I will make it now. Even though I did a hard mode on myself. So yeah, I feel good about that. So, okay, let's have her. Okay, she's going to use this to just move. Standard move, 2 spaces. Then she's going to burn this card to do an attack of 2 with poison, wound, curse, stun. And putting these 2 in the air. She's getting 2 XP and she's doing an attack. And remember, when she's doing this attack on these guys, that will heal the boss. So first of all, it's an attack of 2. We can do all the effects after. It's an attack of 2 on the Zealot. +0. Okay, so the Zealot number 4 takes 2 damage. So he's down to 4. The boss heals for 4 damage. No, 2 damage. So he's up to 5. Alright. Then the Zealot becomes poisoned and wounded and stunned. And they get a curse, which is really nice. So let's mix this in here when we do the reshuffle. Well, actually, we mix it in right now because the boss will act after this. Okay. So that was her turn. And now it is the boss time to act. Now there's 4 curses in here, so that's looking good. So the boss is doing he's not moving, he's doing an attack of 1, range 3. He can reach hatchet, he can reach both of them, but he will, target 2, so he will attack both of them. For -1, which is so it's 1. So the first one is 1 against hatchet, +1, that's 2 on hatchet. He takes 2 damage, boss will heal up to 7. So this could be a bit tricky anyway, because he will keep healing himself. Then he's doing the same to her. So attack of 1. Oh, there's a curse, finally. So he missed that attack. Okay. So that was the turn. These go down. We need to reshuffle this. And yeah. I will kill this. I will go for killing them, but like they have 10 health in total. That would be, he will be up to 17, and then we might take damage. So I think I will kill one, and then I need to hit the boss in between, and then kill the other one. This is interesting how it changes up the how do you play here. So what is he doing? Like the favorite is gone. It's on the boss, so that's not gonna. But he has this one, attack 2, range 4, add +2 and gain an experience if the target has your favorite token. So he will do that to the boss. And then with his bottom thing, he will do an attack 2 to one of the zealots. So she is going to hit the boss as well, I think. Because he's wounded and poisoned, so. Oh, so now she could actually do, this is interesting. Yeah, so she will do this one. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform an attack of 3, range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice, and they will both take the damage. So, yeah, this is a good attack now. Okay, let's see what they are doing. Zealots are going at 19. They're really quick. And they're cursing us. Oh, that's nasty. And the boss will do his special 2. Special 2 says heal all his allies for 2. Okay. Wow. So the boss is going first. So he's healing these for 2. Wow, this is terrible. Well, actually, when he heals this guy, he only removes the poison. And the wound. He doesn't, like, give him any health. But it's still bad. The other one is not hurt. And it's only allies. He's not healing himself. Then we do the zealots. This one is stunned. Number 4. So he's not doing anything. The other one, though, is going to attack -1 on hatchet. He's attacking for 1. He's putting wind into air, and he's going to curse hatchet. So he's attacking for 1 +1. That's 2 damage to hatchet. That's bad. He's down to 2 life. And he's going to curse him as well. So we need to shuffle in a curse in Hatchet's deck. Which is very thin, so that is terrible. He might draw it now when he's doing a strong attack. Oh, wow. Okay. So that was the zealots. That was the boss. Now we do Hatchet. He's going to... Oh, he's going to do 2 attacks. It doesn't... Well, he's going to do the one on the boss first. And just, it's just a gamble. Which card comes up first. So he's going to attack for 2, range 4. He's going to attack the boss. And adding +2, gaining an experience. Because the favorite token is on the boss. It's like the hatchet, the favorite hatchets are stuck in that bloody mess. So he's doing 4. Come on. No, there it is. I just said it. I jinxed myself. I said I would draw the curse and I did. Oh, wow. Okay. Then he's going to do the attack 2 to this zealot. And that's -1, so it's 1 damage to the Zealot. He's down to 3, which means the boss heals 1. So he's up to 8. This is a tricky one. I thought it would be easy at first, like, but yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, they damaged Hatchet for 2, so the boss should have healed then as well. So he's up to 10. And if he ever gets to 20, we lose. So, okay, Void Warden. Okay, so she's gonna do this, even though it's risky, but I think we need to do it. She's gonna force an enemy to attack another enemy with 3, and they will both take the damage. So she's gonna force number 4 here to attack the boss. He's gonna get 1 XP. He's gonna put Frost in the air. This card is lost though. So it's an attack of 3 -1, so it's an attack of 2. So this is a bit tricky here. I have to calculate this. I have to do it in steps. First of all, this guy loses 2 life, so he goes down to 1. The boss will heal up to 12, but the boss will also take 2 damage, so he goes down to 10 again. Okay. Then she will do her heal 2 and heal Hatchet up to 4. And that's the round. We need to reshuffle this. Oh wow, we still haven't seen the miss in here, in there, but we still haven't seen the doubler either. So let's get lucky next time. We're about to kill one of the Zealots as well. We need to get rid of those. So Hatchet. I think he needs to hit the boss. But he has an attack with target 2, which is kind of good. I don't want to burn cards though if I don't have to. I think he will do a move and attack. And we do have, these go down, but we still have wind in the air. So I think he will do these 2. And she will... She needs to... I think she needs to hit the boss then. Which means she needs to get up close. And we have Frost, so that's good. Yeah, so she's doing those. The Zealots are moving at 65. The boss is going at 14. Wow. Annoying boss. Like it's just healing. So he's going first. He's going to heal this guy for 2. So annoying. Okay, then we have Hatchet. So he's going to move for 3. He needs to move basically 1, 2. Don't want him next to the enemies. He's going to attack for 3. He's going to use the wind. So that's a push 2. That gets him an XP. So it's an attack for 3. Come on. Against the guy with 3 health. 3 -1. Oh, that's 2. So he's down to 1. And boss will heal up to 12. And then he also has a push 2. Which can't work because she's in the way. So you can't push him. Then we do her action. And now I think she should just hit... I was planning for her to hit the boss, but I think we just need to get rid of one of the Zealots before the act. So she will do an attack 3. So wasteful though. An attack 3 with poison and muddle. And it's an attack 4 actually because he used the frost. +5, that's 5 damage. Well, he's only taking 1. So the boss will heal up to 13. It says damage taken, right? Yeah, suffer damage. It's not the damage you're doing because that would be terrible. So he's gone finally. And then she can move for 2. So I think she will just go 1, 2. So we spread out a bit. Then this guy will... He has equal... No, he's closer to Hatchet. So he's going to go up to Hatchet because he can only move once as well. And he's going to do an attack +1. He's doing an attack of 3 to Hatchet. -1, that's 2 damage. Hatchet is down to 2 again. You know, he's been doing 2 and 4 and 2 and 4 because she's been healing him twice. So that's the round. And wow, look at this deck. We still haven't seen Hatchet's doubler, and we still haven't seen his miss. And there's 5 cards, so it's in here. It's crazy. And she has a bless as well. Let's hope that comes up. But now we need to short rest. And this is gonna come down to the wire. Like, I thought it looked pretty good and everything, but now I don't know. I don't know. Now it's going to be tight. Okay, so he's losing that. And then let's see, I guess we will have to short rest her as well. I guess we will. So she still has her healing potion. She hasn't really needed it yet. Yeah, this is gonna be close. And remember, we don't need to kill all the enemies. So we could, I think now we're gonna ignore the zealot and just put all damage into the boss. I think that's our best chance. So she loses her healing, but I don't really care at this stage. Because now we're just gonna go all in damage on the boss. So we need to do 13 damage. Even more probably, but... Attack 3. Oh no, he's going to do the one because he has his favorite tokens. He's going to do that one. And then it's going to use this to move, I think. And that's not his space. And she is going to attack for 3, I think. Could do, but I don't want to burn cards, so let's have her just go up and hit the boss. So this guy is going at 77. The boss is going at 36. So Hatchet is first. So he's doing a move 2, just to get next to the boss. He's doing an No, he has a ranged attack, so he will go down here instead then. Then he's doing a ranged attack of 3. And we need a doubler, come on. No, 0. So 3 damage to the boss, he's down to 10. Then the boss acts, he's attacking for 2. But he doesn't have any range. There's nobody to attack since we're not next to him. That's good. Wait, I did it in the wrong order. He should have moved. Yeah, he should have moved with this and attacked with this. Because then he would have gotten an XP because the boss has his favorite token. And he would have done 4 damage instead. So the boss is down to 9. Okay. Then we do Void Warden. So she's moving. Standard move for 2. She's attacking the boss for 3 with poison. I like it because the boss can be poisoned. So, but the poison happens sort of after the attack. So she's attacking for 3 plus 0. The boss is down to 6 health. And he's poisoned. So this is looking good. Then well, he's going to heal now as well. Because now the zealot goes. And he's going to attack Hatchet with poison. So Hatchet will become poisoned, and he's attacking -1, so he's attacking for 1. Okay, so he's doing 1 damage to Hatchet. He's doing 1 because the poison happens after, and the boss heals up to 7. And we have a new round. And we still haven't seen, this is so crazy, we still haven't seen the doubler. The doubler could be the thing that saves us, but there's the miss in there as well. Unless I forgot to shuffle. I don't think so. I usually put them on the side a little bit so that I remember. Alright. So Hatchet, we're just gonna hit the boss. Attack 3. Yeah, attack 3 is good. And she's just gonna go up and do a standard attack. That's the best she can do. Zealot is moving at 50. The boss is going at 79. He's going to heal himself, though, for 2. He's healing this amount of character in the game, which is 2 right now. So we start off with Hatchet at 18. He's gonna move for 3. Doesn't matter. He's just moving up here. He's gonna attack for 3, getting an XP as well. So 3, and there's the miss. The next one was the doubler, which I'm not supposed to know. Well, he's not doing any more attacks, so it doesn't matter. Oh well. So no damage. Okay. Zealot is moving and attacking. So he's going here, and he's going to attack Hatchet for 2. Plus 1. That's 3. But he's not going to take any damage. He's going to burn his card here, I think. Yeah, he has to do that. And since he's not suffering any damage, the boss is not healing. So that's also a way to avoid that. Because he only had 1 life, so he would have died otherwise. Then we have Warden. She's going to... She's just going to stand there and do a standard attack. That's the best she can do, really. No, she can do this. 1 ally within range 3 may perform an attack of 5. Ooh. But then they suffer 2 damage, so that would kill him. We can't do that. So she's doing a standard attack of 2. Plus 1, that's good. And he's poisoned, so that's 4. So he's down to 3 life. We might have this. We might have this. And then the boss is going to heal himself for 2. So he's back up to 5, just as I said that, of course. No, he's not. He's poisoned. So he's still at 3. But he removes the poison. Yeah. Let's not forget that. Now we need to reshuffle Hatchet's modifier deck. And that's it. That's all the things we need to reshuffle. And we're going to do, I think, what is the final round of the game. Because we don't have that many cards left. So even though I did the hard mode on myself, I forgot a door, still looking good. So we're going to short rest. Loses that. She will lose that. Doesn't really matter because I think she will be stuck with 2. Oh no, she has 1 attack actually. Okay, so she's doing her attack. And he will be doing his attack. So that's a 4 if the target has the favorite token, which it does have. That's better. Okay. As he's already closed. Yeah, we're doing that. Hey, Andreas. Okay. What is the Zealot doing? He's moving at 46. And the boss is going to heal himself. But hopefully we can kill him before that. So Hatchet start off. And this could be the last move of the game. He's going to do his attack 3. Getting an XP as well. And attack 3. And here we go. As long as this is not a miss, I done it. It's a +0. We won. Boom. The boss is gone, and the nasty blood whatever thingy hanging from the ceiling is now no more. And that was awesome. Oh, that was great. Well, actually, it's not over yet because we need to play out the round. I just got so excited. Okay, so then, since the boss is gone, will there be a coin when the boss is gone? I think so. I don't think bosses are special in that way. I'm not really sure. I think there will be a coin. He will move there and pick up the coin. That's basically what will happen. Then it is this guy's turn. He's going to hit Hatchet. Oh, he has target 2. But he's ranged. Okay. So he's hitting Hatchet with disadvantage for 1. And that's a miss. Well, he has disadvantage. We draw 2 cards. That's a miss. That's a curse. So nothing happens. Well, Hatchet gets muddled, but we don't care about that right now. Then he attacks Void Warden for 1, -1, no damage. Okay. Then it's her turn. And we don't need to care about that guy. We can leave him. We killed his master and everything. He can stand there. We don't care. That's pretty fun, actually. And I'm going to cheat a little bit again. Instead of him moving here to pick up the coin, said he moved down there to pick up the coin. I could have figured that out. Now she can move here to pick up this coin. And that's the end of the scenario. All right. So let's read the conclusion. This guy ran home or something. I don't know what happened. He's not here anymore. Let's read the conclusion of the scenario. And we have the bloody sack explodes into a shower of viscera and goo. And the zealots who spent so much energy trying to protect it collapses to the ground. Okay, so he didn't run home. It is quite the awful, putrid mess, but at least it's over. And then one of the dying men laughs. You think this will save your city? Doom approaches as more of your experiments grow in power. Gloomhaven will soon be engulfed in flames and screams will echo through the streets. The blood god will consume you all. Your thoughts return to the widow Sandy and you grab the man, demanding to know where Roland and these other experiments are, but he's gone. Instead, you grab a chunk of the tumor and decide to bring it to the university. Perhaps the researchers there can use it to shed some more light on the situation. Oh wow, we both get 25 experience as a reward. Wow, so we're gonna level up basically. Cool. And then we get a new location, which is the next one I will go to after this and so on. But that will be off cam, of course, since I will not stream the whole game. Which would be fun in a way, but you know, it takes so much longer each scenario because I'm talking to you and to the camera and setting everything up and so on and so on. So I want to get through the game and have fun with it, and then you know, it's just so much easier to just play off cam. And also, again, spoiler, I don't know if that many people wants to see the whole game. So let's do the cleanup here. So in the cleanup, we are going to get some XP, so we get 25 each plus whatever we got through in the scenario. So Hatchet gets 36, which brings him up to 68 in total, which is level 2, which also means he's going up on 1 health. So now he will start each scenario with 9 health instead of 8, so that's cool. And also he will get his level 2 cards. Let's just check them out here. So in this box, and in this box there's also these, like they say, don't open this until you reach level 5. So that's exciting. We don't know what's in there. That's gonna happen later. It's a bit of a legacy style game, right? So what happens now, he will get access to these 2 cards, the level 2 cards, but you have to choose one of them to pick. Then when he goes up to level 3, he gets access to 2 level 3 cards, and he could pick one of those, or he could pick the one that he didn't pick of these. So this says attack 2, range 3, and then a close attack. Target a different enemy within range 2 of the target of the previous attack ability. It's called ricochet, so it's gonna ricochet. That's cool. And then the bottom part is on your next 4 attacks, when possible, one enemy adjacent to the target suffers 2 damage. That's good if we have big packs of enemies. This one is an attack 3, range 3, add 2 plus 2 attack and gain an experience if the target has your favorite token. And the bottom part is attack 5, range 3. Oh, an attack on the bottom, even though it burns the card. I'm gonna take the repeat shot. I'm gonna go all in on this whole favorite token thing. I like it. I like focusing on that. So that card goes into his deck. Now he can still only bring 10 cards to each scenario, so we'll have to remove something later on as well. So that was his level up. Nobody completed the battle goals though, which is a bit sad, but then we do the same for her. So she gets 8 plus 25, 33. She is up to 63 experience, which means she levels up. She goes up to 7 in health now. That's always nice. And I should do the gold right away. She gets 2 gold as well, and he gets 8. Okay, so now we take a look at her level 2 cards. And she can choose between Crushing Cold. One ally within range 3 may perform an attack of 4, target 2, and could add Muddle and XP. Move 3, Muddle range 3. Or she can do this one, Poison, target self or one ally within range 2. But then Bless and Strengthen, target a different ally within range 3. So since we're only playing 2 characters, what this means is that if she poisons herself, then she can Bless and Strengthen Hatchet. And on the bottom here, which is good, I mean she wants to poison because then she will get blessed when she heals the poison. And then she has move 4 with a jump, I like that. and cursing all enemies that she moved through. Wow. So she could curse a bunch of them, especially if we get her some boots, so she can move up to 6. It's a one-time use, but this is like Trample from Brute. I like it. So she's going to take this one. That is really cool. I like that effect a lot. Alright. So that was the leveling up. And I also think, let's see, will the shop, I think the shop will get more items as we level up. I think that's how it works, right? So, let's see if we can check that here. I think it said something about it here with the leveling up. There's also like some final rules in here, which you can read before you start playing the whole. After this, so this book is done. Now we start the actual sort of normal campaign here. Let's see, leveling up. Take the cards. We get a perk. I forgot about that. Increase hit point. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, so let's get the perks as well. That's even more fun. Yeah, of course you get a perk when you level up. So let's see. Hatchet could get removing minus cards or replacing a 0 card with +2 muddle. Adding a +2 wind. Replacing a +1 with a +3. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to replace a +1 with a +3. So we need to find a +1 in here. So that's gone. And then we go into his box again. And we need to find the modifiers. And they are in this. Okay, they are in this. Don't open this pack. There you can modify your deck and so on. Yeah, cool. We're going to open this up the first time. Just like to put them in like this so you don't need to worry about them when you start the game. So that's a good idea. Again, the tutorial is so good for like learning the game, getting into the game for new players. Really like it. So now he has all his special modifiers that is his here. So we have all these that we've seen, like +2 with the muddle and the stun and so on, and here's the +3. So we're gonna, and he has 3 of these. He can do this 3 times. So we are going to de-sleeve this one and sleeve this one. There we go. And then we just put this into his bag of things we removed, just to keep it organized. And then we'll put these back, and then I'm going to do the same for her. So the question is, what will we do for her? I think, like the first time we did get a perk, we just removed -1 cards, which is nice to do. But it's fun to do one of these special ones as well, so they start getting really, stronger. So she could remove a -2, but she could add a +1 and heal ally card. Oh, I like this one, +1 poison. Or I'd just add a +3. But I like the poison. That's such a good effect. Let's add the poison card for her. When you add a card, obviously, that means, it's not going to come up that often. In some ways, it's better to replace a card, because then, it's just going to show up more often. But let's find her poison. I like these that she can heal this way. That's kind of cool as well. Especially against poison, because even if she just heals for 1, that is still nice, right? So here's the... Wait, where's it? Here it is. +1 with poison. So we add that, and since we add something, that means we need to sleeve this card as well. So let's do that. Well, it's not exciting in the stream to sleeve stuff, but I'm just doing all the cleanup here after, so you see how it works, and then if you play yourself, you know sort of how the system works and how you get started, how you get through the tutorial, and how you get started the actual campaign. And that's, I sleeve them like that. I have to make sure that I sleeve the cards in the same way, all the cards, otherwise it's really annoying, like OCD thing. And she also got a bless, right? So we need to remove the bless. And I think he got a curse, actually. But I think, did he draw the curse? I think he did. Yeah. Right. So excited to continue this now. I'm gonna do it during this week here. I'm gonna play a lot off cam, and then I will tell you later on when I finish the whole thing. I will do a little review in some way, or like a vlog, and talk about it so that you can hear my final thoughts of the game after I completed it. Okay, so what are we left with doing here? We've done all the character stuff. Yeah. We're gonna do a road event or a new city event because we're coming back to the city. So that's what we're going to end this stream and end this series with. So here we go. We're back at the city, and you are deep into your third drink at the Sleeping Lion when a messenger stomps in from the cold night air. You grumble a bit as the biting wind from the open door reaches your table. The messenger appears a little lost. He's clearly looking for someone, but he isn't having much luck. A red guard, he hesitantly mumbles. Is there a red guard somewhere here? So we can either see what the messenger has for you, but then we need to have a red guard. Wait, what is a red guard? Is he a red guard? No. That's not how the red guard looks, right? He's an Inox. Yeah, he's an Inox, just like the Brute. And she's some kind of other being. We don't have a red guard. And that's so cool that some of these events like are different depending on what characters you are playing in that game, right? So I'm just gonna check here because I get curious now. What is she? I don't know what these are called. Oh, she's a human. Oh, she's like, no, I don't know what that is called. It's a human. That was funny. I didn't realize that when I looked at her. I thought she was some kind of elf or something. She looks like that. But okay, so we don't have a red guard, which means we have to do option B. Do your best to ignore the man and the wind. The messenger eventually leaves, looking even more confused than when he entered. Resolve another event card. Oh, that's cool. So we get rid of this one, and we resolve another one. So, here we go. A black plume of smoke twists through the air over the center of town. You follow it to find a crowd gathered along the silent bridge, cheering and clapping. Pushing to the front, you see two enormous mechanical butterfly wings strapped to a small quadrille. Today the quadrilles conquer the sky. He pushes a button on his chest, causing the wings to start flapping and more smoke to pour out. The wings pick up speed, blasting gusts of air across the onlookers. With a wide smile, he rises up and up before tumbling down into the river with a dramatic splash. So we can either dive in to help the quadrille, or we can hold back the crowd in case the machine explodes. Let's dive in and help him. The quadrilles are these small little gadgety guys. They're funny. Alright, you dive through the billowing smoke and into the frigid water. The quadrille's limbs are tangled in the wreckage of his wings, but you're able to pull him free and make slow progress towards the riverbank. His eyes open wide when he realizes who saved him. The Jaws. Oh wow, I'm a big fan. And while you can't be sure if it was the impact or meeting you, he passes out. Nevertheless, you saved a life today. Gain 10 XP each. Wow, nice. You get 10 XP each. That's awesome. I love these events. They're just funny. They just add a little bit, like get some gold, lose some gold, all that stuff. It's like a small impact on the game. But it makes for a little fun reward. After you completed a mission, you go back to the city, you get to do something funny. Alright. So that is Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. Stream number 4 and scenario number 5. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing it, even though I did mess up a little bit with the rules here. But I tried to fix that as best as I could. And I hope you had a good time watching. Tell me in the comment section if you're watching this afterwards what do you think about the game. And, you know, at some point, I'll be back with a review where I talk about how I had my whole experience sort of without spoiling things. But that's coming later, of course, and we'll see when that happens. I think it's going to take a while. I think it's at least 20 scenarios to go here. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.